Ay, 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 I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me, I got options. Real stepper, check the shoes, get it poppin'. Eating good, feeling good. Where my hopping done at? Put it on a plate with some lemonade. That's the way we did it in the old days. Back then, mama said, get up, walk up, play. But you better not come home like this. Street life, we was young racing. Street life, carefree was the best time. Fast forward, daydreaming about the next time. When it's gonna happen again, cause I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride.
Oh, don't it feel good? Good morning, everybody. Drop your voice of the mail, 804-592-6160. Smacky to like, hitty to sub.
How you feel?
Turn it up a notch.
Pop up clean room. Everyday celebration. Take a true vacation. You deserve a day. You deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta kick back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, I did that. Living my life with no regrets. So I title, link up, pull up on me. Where we on? We did chillin'. Where we at the spot. What time? Anytime. Link up, pull up on me.
Oh, come on, baby. I just want to have fun.
Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot.
Up all night.
Till the sunrise.
Smacky that like. Smack that like. Smack that like. Smack that like.
Gonna feel good. Gonna feel.
I just need a reason. I just need to know what's on your mind. Tell me what you needin'. You can call my name, I'll be around.
Oh, I need a reason.
The sky's falling. That will keep you safe and sound.
Oh, I need a reason.
The sky's falling.
I need a reason.
That will keep you safe and sound.
I need a reason.
The sky's falling.
I need a reason.
Keep you safe and sound. I just need a reason.
Yes, indeed. I need a reason why Stanton is still getting at bats. All right. It's early in the year. I get it. But I would like a reason why he is still getting at bats. Anyway, guys, welcome to All Rise. How you doing? Smacky to likey, hitty to subby. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. Let's get right into today's conversation. We're going to talk a lot today. We got a ton of voicemails locked and loaded from you guys. I thank you. I thank you so damn much. Thank you, and a little more a thank yous. Again, guys, smack that likey, hit that subby if you have not. You already know the dealio. Appreciate you guys. Who do we got in here today? We got my brother Los. What up, Los? How you doing, fam? Desiree Conrad, Christopher Flood. How you doing, Christopher Flood? Janito, Mitchell Fernandez, my guy, okay? My guy. Coach, what is going on, Coach Joey Bag of Donuts? Ovey! Jacob Patrucci, okay? Not Jacob regular, Jacob Patrucci. Anthony Garcia, Anna, how you doing? Anna, how you doing? JT says, hey, yo. What up, JT? Nosebleed section is in the house. Okay? Not the best seats in the house. The nosebleed section. He's up there. He's all the way up there, okay? He's watching from far away, but he's still there. That's all that matters, baby. Anthony Medina, what's up, my brother? Desiree Conrad, Ed Nelson, Joey, not Gallo, because nobody wants to be Joey Gallo. Philo, what's up, my brother? Jimmy Hacksaw, Jim Duggan. What is going on, my brother? Jay Pearson, Cam Burns, Arara. What up, everybody? How you guys doing? Grab your cup of coffee in the big times. You already know the dealio.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Man, that 4Q really is good, guys. That 4Q really is. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry, guys. My hair is growing a shit ton. I don't even know what's going on. I'm like a wild animal at this point in my life. I'm like a wild animal. The other day I was outside chasing rabbits, all right? I'm just a nutcase, all right? You don't even know. You guys don't even know. I'm out there chasing rabbits, fucking growling at the mailman. I don't know what's going on anymore, baby, but I'm a dog. The Yankees didn't show too much dog yesterday, I can tell you that much. Old Sarge, what's up, my brother? How you doing? They didn't show too much of the dog in them yesterday. They were more like poodles yesterday, maybe a little chihuahua action. We coming in with a big bark, but we don't got much bite on us yesterday. But look, I don't want to recap all of yesterday's game. We know what happened. Nestor Cortez gave up 3 in the first inning. They faced Zach Gallen. It's not like the Yankees faced some bum. They faced Zach Gallen, and Zach Gallen went out there and did his thing against the Yankees. They had a tough night, okay? The thing I'm a little more concerned about is the middle of the Yankees order. And I posed this question to Twitter. I want to show you guys the results, and I just want to ask if you guys agree with these results that Twitter gave back. I think it's pretty accurate, but I want to get your guys' opinion. Let's switch on over to that screen here. Here is the final result. It got about 600 votes. Offensively, who are you most concerned about? 62.7% say Stanton. 26.1% say Aaron Judge. 6.4% say Rizzo, and then 4.8, as the numbers just changed right in front of us, 4.8% says Alex Verdugo. So again, the majority of the fan base is, of course, concerned with Stanton. And I read a lot of the comments, and I understand where some people are coming from. You got some people that simply go, Pete, I think we knew about Stanton already. So for now, I'm concerned about Judge. And that is a very, very fair assessment. But I am going to try to calm some of those Aaron Judge nerves today. When it comes to Stanton, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I got nothing. I got nothing to try to sit here in front of you all and say, don't be concerned. Here's why. I have zero. People were going nuts when he hit 3 homers in spring training. And I told everybody it was 82 miles an hour. And right away, oh my God, you're hating. You're hating on Stanton. How can you do such a thing, Pete? You are hating.
I hate your guts.
Not at all. I don't hate Stan. I got nothing against him. All I'm doing is calling out the truth. He is ass. You guys remember when we were in Tampa? We had a live chat. I started the live chat off and I said, breaking news, Stanton is ass. Folks, it hasn't changed. It has not changed one bit. Do we need to see it again? Do I even need to say anything? The pitch. He struck him the fuck out. Do we even have to talk about it? Stanton has 20 at-bats so far this year, 11 strikeouts. 20 at-bats so far this year, 11 strikeouts. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel Stanton is done. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel like he has a lot to offer. I'm interested because this ain't new. Here's the other thing that people got to realize, and this is something I talked about a lot in the offseason, if you guys remember. I want Stanton to be good. I want Stanton to be great. So for anybody, oh, he's hating. No. I want Stanton to be really good. But we jumped right into this show. We jumped right into the meat of the show out the gate. Because this has to be a legitimate concern for the New York Yankees, guys. For anybody going there saying, give him time, give him time, give him time. Is 2020, since 2022, is that long enough? Since 2022, is that long enough for Stanton? How much longer should we give him that everybody's comfortable with? 2022, he hit 211. Last year, he hit 191. This year, I get it. It's 20 ABs. I get it. I understand. He's hitting 150. He struck out in 11 of his 20 at-bats. Will he be in the lineup today? Maybe. We'll get to that later. But he is missing baseballs, not by inches, by feet. And Johnny Lasagna, my friend, put out a great tweet during the offseason. And he said something I'm kind of just basically getting the gist of what he was saying here. He basically said he could lose all the weight in the world and ain't going to make you see sliders better. And he's 100% correct. Since June of 2022, Stanton is hitting 180. Look at Los coming through with the nail in the chest, with the nail in the coffin, the stake to the heart. Since June of 2022, he is hitting 180. 180. 180 is what he is hitting. 180. Jason Dominguez, you all right? You ready? 31% K rate. It's actually gotten worse than when I started. Los just made it worse. A 271 on base percentage. Jason! I want to play the Martian. Bum, 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 bum. The X-Files theme. Jason, hurry up and get back, my guy. Hurry up and get back. Start swinging that bat and get back here immediately. Put him in center field. Let Judge relax this year and DH the majority of the year. Done. Done. For the people concerned about Aaron Judge, let's talk about him. Let's talk about Aaron Judge, okay? Because one of the things that I decided to do was I said, I remember, because again, you call all these games, things do stick to you because you are calling every pitch and all that. And I remember saying last year, I remember saying the same stuff about Judge. I'm like, man, he's really struggling. First month of the year, I was like, I don't think he did too well. Let me go double check and see what we have going on with Judge. Let me look at last year. And last season in April, so March they only had the one ball game, but in April, and if you remember, he homered in his first at-bat last year. But he has no home runs in spring training or the season yet. Maybe that's a little cause of concern. But Aaron Judge so far this season, last year, in April, he only had 5 homers and he hit 250. It was one of the worst months of his season besides for August. Other than that, every month he hit above 280 and did his thing. April was his worst month overall. Worst month in slugging percentage. His slugging percentage was only .477 in April. I'll be honest with you guys. The only concern that I have when it comes to Aaron Judge is there any health concern? Is there something out there with the abdomen? What is it? Or is there nothing whatsoever and maybe it's just going to be one of those slow starts? I'm hopeful with Judge it's not injury related, because if it's not injury related, I'll be honest, we're being pretty stupid if we think Judge is going to do this all season. So yes, I get it. We're Yankee fans. We're only entering Game 7, but there's things that we're always going to talk about because it's who we are. Yankee fans are a different breed. I believe, as Francis just says in the chat, I believe it's a slow start. Aaron Judge did this last year. Somebody recently even told me in the year when he hit 62, he also struggled for the first week or so. I'll be honest, I don't remember that far back. But I do remember last year, and that's why I wanted to check. And April was one of his worst months last year. So I don't think his timing is exactly there yet. I think Judge is going to be fine. I'm not overly concerned. I think when Judge gets going, he gets going. If he struggles the entire month going into May, then I'd say, all right, maybe you are a little more concerned. But as it goes right now, I'm not overly concerned about Judge. I want to talk about everybody else that was on this list here. Alex Verdugo is the next guy I'll talk about. Here's what bothers me with the New York Yankees when it comes to Doogie. It's the same exact thing they did with Andrew Benintendi. The Yankees traded for Andrew Benintendi, and immediately at the top of your head was, oh, good, they got a leadoff hitter. Let's go. Come on. Yankees got a leadoff hitter. That's great news. I think he batted leadoff like twice, and then they had him batting 6th or 7th. And they're doing the same thing with Verdugo. And I'm sorry, I just don't find him attractive at all as a number 7, 6, or 7 hitter. I don't find that getting the best out of the player. A concern of some former Yankees have been that they don't get the best out of their players. I don't see the Yankees getting the true value of what Verdugo can give them by him hitting 6th or 7th. To me, Alex Verdugo needs to bat leadoff against right-handed hitters. If you want to mix it up against lefties, whatever. Bat Verdugo leadoff against righties. I know there's people out there, Anthony Volpe. I say this about Volpe. I already said he's going to be the American League starting shortstop in the All-Star game. Let Anthony Volpe settle where he is. Let him be good where he is for now. Reevaluate that in June. Reevaluate that mid to end of May. For now, see what Verdugo can do as the leadoff hitter. He's going to get a lot of pitches down to Johnson with Soto right behind him against righties. Stick to that. Stick to that. That is what I would like to see him do. So yeah, Verdugo is off to a slower start. But again, I just see Verdugo batting where he is, and when he comes up, I just go, okay. I mean, okay. I guess that's where they like him. I feel like it's absolutely stupid, and I think he should be leadoff. That simple.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
That's the way I think about it. He should be the leadoff hitter against righties, bare minimum. Let him get some pitches down to Johnson and let him drive some baseballs. Let him get you those doubles. Let him get you on base. That's the way I would go about it. Anthony Rizzo, he's another guy that just needs to prove it. I mean, he just needs to prove it. Am I more concerned about Rizzo than I am Stanton? No. Stanton, I just feel like is who he is. We've seen him the last 3 years. There's nothing going to change. He's a year older. People expect, oh, he's going to get better. Why? He's a year older. The only thing I'll give the guy credit for is he looks like he runs the bases a little better. Wow, voila. You also got to get on base to make that happen. You also got to be on base to do a little something like that. All right? Fuck you. Fuck you. Just saying. You got to be on base to make something happen in that regard. He hasn't done that. So out of the 4 guys in the middle of that order, I remember yesterday's ball game. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull it up with you guys. Let me pull this up real quick because this will be, I'm telling you now, because we already know, this will indeed be a concern if it continues. We're going to hope it doesn't. We're going to hope it doesn't continue. But this will indeed be a concern. Let me pull this up on the screen with you guys. We're going to take a look at this together. Pull it up here. All right. So we know the Yankees lost 7-0 yesterday. I talked about this in a post-game show with you guys. But look at the middle of the order right now for the Yankees. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 125, 182, 150, 143. I'll say this about the New York Yankees. They are very, very, very lucky right now that Volpe looks like he's a different player, that Oswaldo Cabrera has gotten off to a great start, and that Juan Soto is Juan Soto. They are very, very lucky right now because, folks, I don't believe that 5-1 would indeed be 5-1. But the fact of the matter is, we talk about this all the time. That is the beautiful thing about baseball, is the games have to be played on the field. And the Yankees' relief pitching has been very good. And hell, even their starters have kept them in every single game, really. Even yesterday. You could knock Nestor Cortez all you want. I hate him going up against teams' aces. Because if you're going to give up 3 runs, that's not the one to do it. Give up 3 runs in the 4th or the 5th inning. Don't give up 3 runs in the 1st against a guy like Zach Gallen, who now sits back and goes, I just got to throw pitches down the middle and see what happens. At this point, I'm up 3-0. I just got to let these guys put the ball in play. The guy's one of the best cutters in Major League Baseball. It's a very effective pitch. Everybody knows that. He got in on the Yankees' hands many times, getting them to pop up, getting them to roll over. Is a filthy, filthy knuckle curve. He's a filthy pitcher. He's one of the best pitchers in the National League, and he showed it last night. So tip your cap to him, but also be upset about the Yankees with certain things. But again, I mean, look, you can see where things could become very, very good for the New York Yankees. And at the end of the day, guys, let's remember this too. Let's remember this also. The Yankees are in a position where they should not have to look outside of their organization to improve their lineup. And that is something that many teams out there can't necessarily say. Jason Dominguez should be back July, the latest, I want to say, is how I feel about it. June, if they want to rush him. I don't know. I don't know if there's been updates. They're saying he's hitting now. He's doing all that. He's throwing. He's been hitting. He's throwing. We'll see. But again, Jason Dominguez should be back and be almost ready to go. Once that arm is good, I think you got to seriously sit back and go, we gotta get this kid back in there. And Los is the president of the Jason Dominguez fan club, so he would probably know better than anybody here when he expects Dominguez back. He's the president of the guy's fan club, just so everybody's aware. If you need to find out anything about Dominguez, you reach out to Los. He'll tell you. I'll let you know really quick. But you got to get him back. Spencer Jones, look, again, guys, I want to give you guys the same warning that I gave about Anthony Volpe. And it's not a negative. Let the kid play in AA. Let Spencer Jones play in AA. Let him put up the numbers he was doing in spring training. Let him show everybody that he is indeed the real deal. Let him do that. There's no reason to rush that kid because Stanton sucks ass. You got Jason Dominguez in the fold. He's ready. He'll be ready to go pretty soon. Let Everson Pereira maybe show off in AAA. Let him get his bat going. Again, extremely young prospect. Yes, indeed, he's a lot of swing and miss. But the Yankees have options is what I'm saying. They have guys where they do not have to depend on Stanton all season long. They have players in the system where they don't have to go out there and go, what scrub can I pick up to replace this guy? No, they have legitimate guys that could be with them for years and years to come. Again, Everson Pereira is only 22. So I'm just giving you guys options of players who are there, and the Yankees do have that. That is a blessing for them. That is a blessing for this club. Who they use, we'll see. Does Stanton continue to go this downward spiral? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, every now and then he's going to pop a homer for you. Does anybody give a shit anymore? I'm just keeping it as real as I can keep it. Every now and then, Stanton's going to catch one, and it's going to go 450, 470 even, and everybody's going to go, wow, he still has power, doesn't he? Does anybody give a shit? I'm just being honest with you because I don't.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
At this point, who the hell cares? Every now and then, he'll pop one. And everybody goes, oh man, imagine. Just imagine if he can do it all the time. But the fact is, he is ass all the time. Can't do it. As Francis says, the exit velos. 30 likes away from 100, guys. Come on, smacky that likey. Hitty that subby. So he hits a hard ground ball every now and then. Oh, look at that exit velo, 110 miles an hour. That expected batting average on that ball was about 646. It was a ground out. It was a ground out. He hit the ball 110 miles an hour. It was a double play. Luis Ariz is out there saying, hey, man, I hit the ball 70 miles an hour and I'll hit 340. I guess I'm not as productive as Stanton. You guys are loading up the voicemail line. I appreciate you guys. Let me actually throw that on the screen. I'm also going to throw on the screen the likey. We got to get there, baby. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby.
Tommy likey. Tommy want wingy.
Tommy want wingy. Tommy want likey, damn it. Smacky the like. Hitty the sub. Let's go ahead and get to the first voicemail of the day.
Good morning, Pete. It's Fast Eddie.
Yo.
It's about 12:30 in the morning. I know you're going to be talking about the middle of the lineup on All Rise. One of my thoughts is if Stanton's batting 200 with like 5 home runs by the All-Star break, if Dominguez is ready, we got to pay Stanton off and say goodbye and let Dominguez take his spot. We can't have this. This is just not good, but I'm not going to panic. It's 6 games, but Stanton does not look any better. I mean, he lost weight. Great. Maybe he can get a modeling job, but, you know, he's not hitting the freaking ball. So, I don't know, man, but I see Dominguez in that lineup by the All-Star break, and I hope so. All right, my friend. Have a good day. Bye.
Let me ask the chat this question. Do you guys want to wait to the All-Star break for Stanton to show? Does he deserve the All-Star break? Let me really ask you guys this. Does he deserve the All-Star break? I want to ask you guys that. We're going to get to Rod Thompson, my brother, with a super chat here.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
It would be one thing if Stanton was having competitive at-bats, but he's not even having that. Yesterday's swings were abysmal. And I already see the chat, and you guys are going exactly where I'm going on this. Guys, the All-Star break starts on July 15. July 15. Again, Los in the comment. If this was game season live, Los would be getting those W comments right now because 180 since June 1st, 2022. What more do you have to see? You do not get better as you get older. He's spot on. July 15th starts the All-Star break. July 16th is indeed the All-Star game. There is no way in God's green earth that you allow Stanton to go that long. I'll be honest with you guys. If I don't see change come May, you're out. If I don't see change come May, and I think I'm being nice to give you the whole month of May, let me see what I'm doing here. Let's get nuts. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. All right? Let's get nuts.
Maybe I am insane. Maybe I am insane. And maybe it's time for you to find out how insane I am. Yeah.
We got counting today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count with me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think that was right. Hold on. We're going to May. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51 games. I am being nice to this son of a bitch like you never seen before in your life. 51 games I'll give you. That's it. 51 games I'm going to give you, and that is it. You don't get no more. I'll be even nicer. Maybe not nice. I'm gonna take a game away. 50. That's it. You got 50 games this year. And the only reason you got 50 games is because Dominguez may not be ready in time. But I'll tell you this. I'd go ahead and call up Everson Pereira if he's healthy and say, hey, man, you could play center field too. You could play left. It don't matter. We'll figure out something for you. You're going to get at-bats. Come on up. 50 games, and that is it. And anybody going, who's going to take his contract? Nobody. You're going to pay that money you pay him for the roster spot. The New York Yankees should value the roster spot more than they value the player at this point. That's it. Value the roster spot more than the player. That's simple. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Well, that didn't go as planned. This is Joey from the Bronxy. Here's the thing. Why is Stanton still clogging up the DH spot? How many times do I have to get into this? People are like, oh, Dominguez is going to be back in June, July. Just wait for that. And Spencer Jones, he's going to be up in August. And my question is, why the fuck are we waiting? Yeah, it's 162 games. What's the rush? No, every single game counts. It's cumulative. Every W adds, every L subtracts. These things need to build up. You can't just wait around. Jason Dominguez, do you know that it has now been 7 months since he had his Tommy John surgery? Bryce Harper was back in 5 months and change. And he's 10 years older than Jason Dominguez is. This guy is ready to hit. He's not ready to throw yet. So you got to DH him. And the reason they don't want to do that right now is because, let's see what Big G's going to do. Let's give him a shot. Why?
Well, service time also.
Why? And Spencer Jones, well, let's see, let's see what he can do. We haven't seen enough. We haven't seen enough.
We haven't.
Yeah, but the big
we
are
haven't.
different. Well, all the more reason to bring him up now so he can get acclimated.
No.
Definitely I don't understand it. This is the lineup we need. Leadoff hitter, Jason Dominguez. Number 2, Juan Soto. Number 3, Aaron Judge. And
Agreed.
Number 4, Spencer Jones.
No, not yet.
I leave the rest up to you.
Mm-mm.
You do whatever you want with the rest. That needs to be the first 4 hitters. And there is no reason to wait.
There is.
Let's go already. I keep saying this is the 21st century version of Murderer's Row. This gives you, everybody's talking about, we don't want a dynasty. We just want, competitive. No, this is the dynasty. That 4, Murderer's Row, that's the seeds of the dynasty. Let's go. Yeah. Let's quit fucking around. Anyway, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Joey. I appreciate you. I don't disagree with the sentiment of where you're coming from. I disagree with the idea to just let Spencer Jones, who didn't perform amazingly well at AA last year, to just simply say, hey, man, let's bring you up right now because Stanton is struggling. That's not the way you go about it. Look, Spencer Jones needs his time at AA. He needs to prove that what we saw in spring training is real. A lot of people, we got to calm down with guys perform well in spring, so that means we got to just give him a spot somewhere, especially when it comes to prospects. Hell, you can make the debate that maybe George Lombard should be in AA then, or George Lombard should just be in AAA because he looked like he fit. He looked so good that this 18-year-old kid should just, why would he be in low A for? Why would he be in single A? Just bring him up to AA or AAA because he looked like his bat is major league ready. He performed well in spring training. You can't look at it that way. These guys got to go through a bit of a process. Now, if Spencer Jones is putting up unreal numbers in AA, we're talking about he's hitting over 300. His slugging is insane. If we see all of that stuff from Spencer Jones, and wow, you're in your head going, he is everything that we thought and way more. He is just dominating a league that the majority of people would tell you is where the best talent is. And he's dominating it. You got to see that from him. Let him be that person. Let him do it in AA. A lot of times there's an overreaction to get a prospect up because so-and-so is struggling at the major league level. And yes, indeed, that is a lot of times the answer, but sometimes it's not. In regards to a Spencer Jones, it's not time for that. Let him develop. Let him be who he is. Let's see what Spencer Jones we get in AA. When it comes to Jason Dominguez, the Yankees are going to play it safe with their young kid. He is, 21 years old, 22, 21, whatever it is. He's young. They want him to be an outfielder. They want him to take his time and recover well. They don't see the need to rush him. I'll be honest with you guys. At this point, I just think there's other players you could play over him without calling up your youngest players. I feel there's other guys you can utilize in that position that's more valuable than what Stanton will give you. So for me, it's not just about wait for Dominguez. I agree with Joey. Why are we going to wait so long? Why will the New York Yankees wait so long? Because let's be real here. Does anybody expect that the New York Yankees of all teams would buy out Stanton's contract and say, hey, buddy, we'll pay you every year, but you're DFA'd? Does anybody think the Yankees would do that in June? Does anybody think the Yankees would do that in July? Does anybody think the Yankees would do that in 2024 overall? I don't know. I don't know if the Yankees would do that. I am not convinced that the Yankees will do that. I think the Yankees may just give him ABs again and again and again and again with the hopes. Maybe a phantom IL stint. Pete Dombrowski 100% would. 100%. Let Glaber take his spot in the lineup and switch Doogie to the leadoff hitter. Figure out who your DH or outfielder becomes. And I know it might sound nuts to some people that, oh my God, you're giving him 6 games. Calm down. Whoa, wait a second. No. As Lowe said, Since June 1st of 2022, he is hitting 180. He is hitting 180, folks. 180. So during that time, he has to be one of the worst players in Major League Baseball. I would love if somebody could compile. And a 271 on base percentage. A 271 on, folks, you don't find this level of production in the major leagues. Has there been anybody that has been worse? This guy's getting paid a boat ton of money and people go, he's accountable. Take your accountability and shove it up your fucking ass is the way I think about accountability right now. I don't care if he strikes out 3 times, tucks his tail between his leg, and runs out the room. At this point, does anybody really care? Accountability, Ugats. Accountability, Ugats. Accountability. Who cares? Who cares anymore? That Stanton. Does anybody want to hear him talk? Does anybody want to hear him talk after a game anymore? Anyone?
Hey, yo. Joey Magadonas.
Over, hey.
How we doing? Pete, how you doing? Everybody,
What's up,
how
brother?
you doing in the chat? I just want to say, listen, everybody needs to calm down a little bit. We lost 1 game. My Twitter timeline is wild right now. We're sending Judge to AAA. Settle down. And the sky's falling. Listen. Y'all got to remember, who's pitching today? Pete, let them know who's pitching today. I'll wait.
Carlos
I hope you get Carlos Rodon, because Carlos fucking Rodon is pitching tonight. I'm not worried about Verdugo. He's hitting the ball. He's just hitting it at people. I'm worried about fucking Stanton. That guy couldn't hit water if he jumped off of an aircraft carrier. Okay? We had a fucking boat hit a bridge, and Stanton can't hit a baseball. I'm just saying. Don't kill me. Everybody have a great day. We're going to go win today. Bring it home. Let's go Yankees.
Oh, man, that is absolutely hilarious. Look, man, we all know this about Stan. I'm not saying nothing new. You guys already know, man. I'm gonna get let's chill, let's relax, let's get to your guys' voicemails again. I want you guys to be the team that you guys could be. You know what I mean? I want this chat to go ahead and talk and have a good time. Because, and drop some voicemails, man. We got about, less than 20 minutes of show left. We'll keep it going for a while. I got a lot of voicemail. People want to talk today, and I get it, and I understand it. I've done my talking for the day, guys. Now it's your turn. We got a super chat from my guy, Tats.
Thank you for being a friend.
Tats says, Stanton's accountability bank is tapped out. Tats, I'm right there with you, my friend. And I'll be on Tats' show this Saturday. Tats, if you want to give some information to the chat here, I believe this Saturday, the 6th, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I believe it is. Tats is doing basically a charity stream. Tats, if you don't mind throwing some details in the chat, I'll be happy to read it out loud for us so everybody can know. But I will be on the show trying to help out as best as I can. And I, of course, always ask this amazing community to stop by and say hello. But Tats and his squad over there are doing a show on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Make sure you guys tune in for that. I know Tats will probably throw something in the chat here momentarily, but let us go ahead and get to the next voicemail.
Macho King in the house. How you doing? On the ground, yeah. I want to congratulate you and the team on 24,000 subs. And to all the subscribers and members, I salute you. If NYYU was the place to be in 23, we're going to soar in 24.
Yeah.
The Yankees took one on the chin in a gigantic way yesterday, but we'll see how they bounce back in the rubber game. And it's on earlier, so I won't fall asleep like the old savage that I am, 'cause West Coast games bite ass, in my opinion, yeah. But my advice to Austin Wills, is not that goofy shitty and grin off your puss and get serious. I like the kid, but a catcher is the ring general out there. And the Yankees haven't had that since Jorge Posada, yeah. Watch the old tapes, and he's giving opposing players the stare ticket. Until you do that, instead of El Bigote, we'll call you Bigote Pequino, brother, yeah. And finally, the fuck you of the day goes to all the haters and crybabies and shine blockers out there. You can bitch all you want, but NYYU is here to stay. And we're only becoming more savage by the day. So on behalf of my crew, fuck you and learn to love it, because it's the best thing going today. Stay macho! Oh, yeah! Macho!
There it is. There's the Mach out at the end. I mean, it's always a W. It's always a W when Mach gets in here. It is always a W when Mach gets in here. And as before, Macho's voicemail there, it is on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. live stream for Parkinson's awareness. I'll be joining that. As you guys know, I'm always down for a cause. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Always down for a cause. All right, let's keep the voicemails going, guys. Macho just killed it. I don't know if anybody's up in that one. I don't know what he said about Bigote. Instead of El Bigote, he's something else, but Macho is something else. What a legend. What an absolute legend.
Good morning, big dog. It's Jimmy Hacksaw. Ho! What's up, buddy? Whew. That was a rough game to watch last night. We looked a little anemic like we did all year last year.
Yeah.
Can't have 3 hits with that lineup, man. Zach Allen looked great, though. I gotta tell you, he's a good young pitcher. I wouldn't mind having him on our staff. But one person who doesn't need to be on the staff is Nestor Cortez. That guy is just not a starter for us, man. I mean, maybe bullpen, something like that. We gotta move somebody up. But this guy's gonna lose a lot of games for us. Gotta tell you, I mean, coming out of the gate with 7 games in a row is tough on any team. So, I mean, I'm not making excuses. They should be ready. I mean, they're Major League Baseball players, but a lot of games. But I gotta say the worst thing to watch last night was Giancarlo Stanton. And I gotta tell you, I loved him, man. I mean, I love that guy as a ball player. When he hits the ball hard, he kills it. But I think I could have stood up there with the damn blindfold on. I had a better chance at swinging and hitting the ball. I mean, I don't know how you're at a Major League level and miss a ball by 5 feet and swing at it. I just don't get it. So anyways, it's pouring rain here in Myrtle Beach today. I just wanted to call in, say hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're as well. And love all you Yankee fans. Go Yanks. Hopefully tonight will be good. Bye.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. And we will definitely be talking about today's ball game. Today's ball game is an earlier game. So again, it's a 3:40 start time. We will be live at 3:30. Just so everybody is aware, we will be live at 3:30. But yeah, man, there's no excuse for Stanton to have the at-bats that he has. I mean, again, you're right what you said. This is a major league hitter. I mean, for a major league hitter to come up there looking the way he does, it's almost ridiculous to watch it. It's hard to watch. It's sad to watch. But my God, for a guy to miss pitches the way he does, it's insane. I mean, that one pitch that I showed earlier, that pitch is honestly 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the plate. And this guy swings and misses that. He misses it by a good 1.5 feet. It looks like a guy that is defeated. And that's a low spin on this all day. He's been on it all offseason with Stanton. He looks defeated. He looks lost. He looks done.
Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista, New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing?
How you doing?
The middle of the order. I don't know if it's a disaster. I don't think we should be concerned. It's just that Rizzo's coming back from injury and stuff. But like people say, it's the first week of baseball, and they got to get their timing, their hitting going. But Stanton, though, I'm telling you, he's got to start hitting. Be more consistent. that it's like, back in '09 with A-Rod. They said when he came back, he's not going to help his team win, but he hit home runs, he got going. That's what Stan has to do, silence the naysayers. Start hitting in the regular season. We know what he can do in the ALCS against the Red Sox. We saw what he did. They just want him to hit in the regular season, too. I mean, he starts out good, then he gets hurt, then he comes back and hits in the ALCS. Stay healthy. Stan has to do that, and Rizzo will be all right. And as for the gift from God, I'm sick and tired of people getting on his case, all right? He knows how to hit. He's an excellent hitter, an excellent defender, and anyone that messes with my gift from God will answer the spanky. And you tell him that, Pete, because the gift from God, he's always going to be a gift from God. He's going to hit, and we're going to kick butt this year. Well, Pete, you have a good day. Rock on. NYY Underground forever. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Yeah, bye.
Thank you, Simon.
And Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Yeah.
I don't think Simon could ever do it that good again. That one just sounds so much better. Listen how much better this one sounds.
And Aaron Judge is a gift from God, yeah.
It sounds so much better, I gotta be honest with you. It sounds so much better. But look, man, when I wrote the whole idea of the middle of the lineup being a disaster, it's as clear as day. Everybody knows who we're discussing here. Yeah, there's some other guys out there that, people are concerned about. Judge people. I did see some dumbass accounts on Twitter say send him to AAA for a while. To those people, bro, just don't watch baseball no more. Go back on your calculator. Honestly, go back on your calculator. You got to get back on your calculator, bro. You're sitting there saying Aaron Judge needs to go to AAA. Get back on your calculator. That's simple, flat out, get on it.
Hey, yo, Pududu, how you doing?
How you doing?
So we got our first loss out of the way. Just cool. It's fine. It's whatever.
It's going to happen.
I'm more interested in see how this team's going to respond to after a loss. And I feel that's going to tell a lot about this team.
Yeah.
I firmly believe the team has its dog. They're fighting. They're scrapping. So I'm interested to see how they're going to respond with last night's loss and get right back at it and get those bats awake again and start doing their thing. As far as Judge, I'm not too worried about Judge. I know he's going to heat up. His timing is off. He took a few good swings yesterday.
Right.
And I think he's around the corner. But, man, who's killing me is Big G, dog. That dude, I'm sorry, but when the Martian comes back, G's going to have to play that bench. He's going to have to take some pitch hitting opportunities, and that's pretty much it if he continues, especially if he continues this way. Because there's no way that Soto or Judge or the Martian is going to be playing off the bench. And they're all healthy and didn't do their thing, and then Stanton is swinging at pitches freaking 40 feet away from his hit. Anyway, Pududu, have a good one. NYYU, let's do it.
I appreciate you, man. And look, yeah, everybody has the same thing about Stanton, right? And that's what I was testing to really see how many people were kind of against Judge. There's not many people out there against Judge. I mean, anybody saying stuff like that, you're out your friggin' mind. Give it time. Give it time, and really we'll take it from there. Let's keep the voicemails going, guys.
Hey, listen, Pete. I reckon they lost the game last night, but listen, it's a long season. We got to understand that. And you're not going to go 162-0. I don't know what idiot decided that. Well, anyways, listen. I mean, we got to hope that Cole comes back in June so we can get a proper person in the starting rotation as an ace. Just saying. You gotta have faith, y'all. It's a long season. It's a long season, and we gotta have faith. Okay?
Gotta have faith.
You gotta stop this Twitter nonsense about sending the Judge back to the minors. I don't know what idiot decided. I don't know who that was. Yeah. Listen, players are gonna struggle. It's that simple. Long season. I still believe, Pete, Mario and Kevin and Johnny or whatever that guy's name is, we're going to raise that banner in October. All right? I mean, Zach Gallen is a darn good pitcher, too.
Yep.
You got to give him his credit. A few calls there by the umpire, especially on Judge, I thought that was BS. Gonna say, listen, there's more to life than a Yankee loss. We will bounce back like we always do. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.
Man, I don't know what to say about that voicemail. That might have been Percy's cousin, but Percy's cousin needs a little more Percy energy. He needs a little more Percy energy, bro. I tell you, man. He needs a little bit more Percy energy because that shit was putting me to sleep.
Hey, Pete. This is Jeff J. giving you a call from California. Good morning. Good morning,
Cali?
everyone in the community.
Okay.
Pete, 51 games is a third of the goddamn season. We can't give Stanton a third of the season to figure out whether or not he's done.
I don't disagree.
We don't have the time. This is a
I
very
don't disagree.
competitive AL East. We have to figure it out in the next 15, 20 games. Send the guy down to work with super coaches to figure out his swing or to figure out how he can be competitive.
It ain't going to
like
help.
Tony Gwynn and many others were, where they just started stroking singles. I would
Not
take
who he
an
is.
on-base machine, walk, and hit singles. I don't care. Just get
It's
on
not his
base.
game. It's not his game.
We can't have, 3 or 4 at-bats every game where you get nothing, where they'll just walk the guy in front of them to pitch to him. It's sad because Gio is an awesome person, and Gio was a very good player, but Gio is an injury machine, and Gio looks old as fuck, and we can't afford a third of the season for him to figure out, and for the Yankees to figure out that he's a dead spot in the roster, because everybody else does. They know exactly how to pitch him to make sure that he just strikes out over and over and over again. And 3 or 4 or 5 golden sombreros a game, that does not fly.
Agreed.
I think it's time to cut bait and figure out another person in that spot. I also think they've got to reconsider this roster construction. Glaber in the leadoff spot is completely and totally underwhelming. I'd like Volpe in the leadoff spot. I'd
Not
like
yet.
Verdugo in the leadoff spot.
Me too. Me too.
So anyway, have a great day, everybody. God bless. Let's go Yanks and let's go NYYU. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you, Jeff. Thank you so much. When it comes to G, look, when I say 50 games, that ain't Pete. He would have been gone. If it was me, I wouldn't have even... Look, Stanton, in my opinion, a lot of us said in the offseason, I'm not expecting dick from Stanton. I would have seen what I've seen. I would have said, all right, look, we're done here. Even if you give him this month, I'd have said, all right, we're done here. I'm talking, when I say these things, I'm talking the New York Yankees. If you think, and look, I'll be the first one to say I would be shocked out my mind, surprised, if the New York Yankees release Stanton or DFA'd him anytime this year. I'd be shocked. It would be more shocking than when they did it with Hicks. I'd sit there and go, holy shit. I'd come on stream and I wouldn't know what to say. Because I don't have any confidence in the New York Yankees sitting there and going, we've seen enough. Just give him his money. Tell him we'll pay him every year. He's done. I can't picture that happening. I cannot picture that happening. So it's not me giving him 50 games. I would have been done with him. They'd IL him first. They'd phantom IL him. They'd do something, sit out the rest of the year. You're injured, let's work. They would do something before they would actually tell him, see you later, buddy, go home. They'd put a 60-day IL, something to sit there and go, we're good here. Let's have you take a seat before they release this guy. That's what I'm talking about. But as long as he's healthy, they are going to let this guy get at bats. Mark my words. Mark my words. I'll talk about it a little more when we get into today's game. I want to talk about that a little bit, but let's get to the last couple of voicemails, then we'll get into that.
Hey, Pete, it's Matt.
Yo!
We need to put Big G in the damn garbage.
Oh!
Put him in the bathroom.
Bathroom?
He needs to get the hell far away from this team if we're going to do anything. All right. Peace, brother.
Damn right. Thank you, man.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here.
That's where he needs to go.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
That's where he needs to go, baby.
Yo, what's up, Pete? What's up,
Yo.
NY? What's up, chat? Yo,
What up, fam?
It's been a while, but I've been too busy making too much money with these overtimes and shit. But
hey,
listen,
make
man,
that money, brother.
It's only 6 games into the season.
Okay.
You know, Stanton, yeah, he's not playing good, playing shitty. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still early. It's just 6 games. You know, we gotta wait until, like, I say the first month, maybe the second, to see how the team is doing. You know, the rotation is doing well, except a few players. You know, the bullpen's all right. It's a cardiac Clay, you know. Definitely need a new closer.
Let me see. I think there's another one here. No, the other one is not playing or didn't go through. Look, man, Nelson, I'll put it to you like this, Nelson. It's only 6 games. June 1st of 2022, he's hitting 180 with a 271 on-base percentage. What more do you got to see? What more do we have to see? In today's matchup, Carlos Rodon will be on the mound for the New York Yankees going against another good pitcher for the D-backs, Merrill Kelly. Now, not many Yankees have at-bats against Merrill Kelly. Trent Grisham does have 22 ABs, hitting 182 against them, but that's actually kind of high for Trent Grisham, to be fair. Not trying to be an ass, but it's true. Soto's hitting 308 off of Merrill Kelly and 13 at-bats, but nobody else has more than 8 at-bats against him. So the Yankees are really going to be seeing Merrill Kelly for the first time. And again, a very good pitcher. Kelly's been for a while, so Carlos Rodon got to be the guy today. Got to get the Yankees back into win column. Got to shut down the Diamondbacks' offense. And again, that game starts at 3:30, guys. So make sure you are tuned in to NYYU. You guys already know that we have you covered today. I would actually like to see Judge DHing today. Let Judge get a full day off his feet, focus on hitting. Let Trent Grisham play center field, and let Stanton sit the bench and see what that does. Kind of give Judge a day off of his feet, and let him get a little relaxing and worry about hitting the baseball. But for my guy Carlos Rodon, look, man, I just need to see him be who he is. Go out there, continue developing and getting better with each start. Let's see again that 97, 98 today. Let's see that cutter work. Let's see that slider working today and go out there and absolutely dominate the Diamondbacks. I'm expecting a very solid outing for Carlos Rodon today. I'm expecting him to go at least 5+, really am. And I just hope he's on his money today and this guy can be relied upon as the ace of this club until Garrett Cole gets back. Guys, we are 68 likes from 200. Everybody that is in here right now, do me a favor. See that thumbs up. Give it a likey, smacky to likey, hitty the subby. Oh, you bet your ass I do. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back for Game Season Live. We will be back, baby. 3:30, we are live. And we got you guys covered. Until then, guys, I am out. Thank you so much for tuning into All Rise. You guys are the best. Peace out, baby. Talk to you guys later.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but it's